What is up, guys? It's Seattle Vegan Cyclist. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a mukbang here. I forget what the last time I did one of these, but we're doing one now. I think the last one I did was actually in Australia. I don't think I've done one since that long. It's crazy. Here we have some tempeh tempeh teriyaki bowl, which is this thing right here. I thought there'd be a little bit more rice, but I should have known better. And you can always add your own rice, but I'm kind of out of rice right now, so SOL on that one, but that's all good. I wish the bowl was a little bigger, but it's kind of how it goes. Things like these are usually somewhat small, so that's whatever. We're going to enjoy it nonetheless. We've also got a mango strawberry smoothie here. I finally got a blender. It only took me about like 2 months, but that's all good. My wallet is crying. It was $20, but I'm strizzapped right now, but it's all good, whatever. God will provide me with the provisions that I need as I go along here. And, yeah, so we're going to get into this. This smells so good. Before I went vegan, my grandma used to get these, teriyaki bowls from Costco, and it reminds me of that, so it just that bell pepper, that rice, that pea edamame smell. Oh, it's so good. I thought these were peas, but they're edamames, I think. Yeah, I didn't read that. But they look like peas on the cover, but who knows? This is going to be tasty nonetheless. I'm going to let it cool down a little bit. I don't want to burn my tongue. Today has been somewhat eventful. I have a vlog up that talks about what I did today, but give you guys a short rundown, recap real quick. I went out to the city, put some job applications in, did some shopping, grocery shopping. I don't really shop that often, as you can see. A little bit of a wave progress update. They're not really going nowhere. I cut my hair again, so that's why it looks a little shorter. You can kind of see the waves coming through right here, but I got to brush more so they're more pronounced. So keep using my wave cream. And when I cut my own hair, I didn't line myself up, so you can kind of see the excess through here and a few places. It doesn't look terribly bad, but I need to work on that. I need to figure out how to line myself up. But I don't concern myself with that too much. It does bother me here and there, but that's whatever. We stays focused on the right things. They barely put any rice in there. I put one little, I guess the bottom of there's a bed of rice. We're just gonna mix it, whatever. This thing is tiny. What's weird to me is some people actually eat this as a meal. Everyone is so oh my god, calories this, calories that, blah, 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 blah. And it's bro, okay, if you work in an office job and you do nothing all day, okay, I can see you not wanting to eat 4,000, 5,000 calories, but just eat until you're full. And your body will tell you how much you want to eat. Just eat until you're full, and you're done. That's it. They're oh, you can't have unlimited calories. Oh, da, da, da. Nobody is number specific. That's why we say unlimited. Just eat until you're full, and boom, you're done. Now, if you're like me, sometimes you get full really quickly. Just eat when you're hungry. Eat until you're full, and then just be done with it. Have a big meal here and there. If you're working out a lot, exercising, you're gonna want to have more calories because your body is expending more calories. Oh, calorie deficit, you have to be in a calorie deficit to do this, and that. I'm not going to get into the biology of it, but that's not necessarily true. Now, yes, you will lose weight if you're in a calorie deficit, but that won't necessarily be long-term weight loss because of adaptive thermogenesis, metabolic damage, and other factors. And now, as I talked about in a previous video, I'm against fasting for any health-related reason at all, but if you fast for religious reasons, I understand. And basically just don't be deceived into thinking that fasting is healthy for you. Just so many people are, which is why it's so hard to even say that, because then you're oh, you said fasting is okay. No, I never said that. I just said if you're doing it for a certain reason, it's okay. But don't be deceived and think that because you're healthier because you're fasting. Now, like I said, I'm not going to get into the biology of it and all that kind of fun stuff. So, just wanted to quickly touch on that topic. This counter is so dirty. I don't keep it that clean.
Alternative rock and stuff genres are jazz funk, R. Did that answer your question?
No.
Thanks for your feedback.
Alexa be like. Anywho.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
I don't think I've ever had edamame beans in a rice dish like this before, so we'll see what that tastes like. Let's see here. Get the food in the picture, man. Maybe I have. That's a familiar flavor. No! I thought a man had went overboard, but he landed in the sea of food. This is quite tasty. I've got some more studying to do tonight, so that's probably what I'll be doing after this, after I finish my smoothie and such. Organize a little bit maybe, and then go ahead and head to the Librar. It's pretty tasty. There's a lot of edamame beans, so those kind of, they don't necessarily overpower, but like the flavor is evenly distributed. Can we pretend like airplanes in the night sky, like shooting stars? Cause I could use a wish right now. Sitting at the dock of the bay, wasting time, watching the tide roll in. And then I watch it roll away again. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the tide roll in. And then I watch it roll away again. Sitting at the dock of the bay, watching the tide. Oh, got food caught in my throat. Roll away. Probably sounds a lot worse on camera, but it sounds good in my head. So I'm kind of trying to get and I heard one time the sound that's in your head, it can also be, if you do it right, projected out. So I'm working on that. Just doing some singing exercises and stuff like that. So comments, criticism, suggestions would be appreciated. And I got a nice big chunk of tempeh right here. I don't know if you can tell. Not bad, not bad. Unchain my heart. It's a song by, I don't know if it's by Hugh Laurie, but Hugh Laurie sings a version of that song, and it's pretty darn good. Unchain my heart and let me free. That's not how it goes, but. Overall, this bowl wasn't that bad. I've got probably one bite left, really, comparatively, but it has a good teriyaki taste. The sauce is nice. Edamame beans were a nice addition. Tempeh had a good flavor to it. It tasted like other tempeh that I've had. A little more mild, though. A little milder, as someone might say. Boom, last bite. Overall, probably give it a maybe like a 6.5 out of 10, which it sounds horrible, but you got to think about different levels. So it was pretty good. I think they could have used some other meat alternative for the tempeh, because that kind of took away from the teriyaki flavor of it. But like I said, the sauce was good. The vegetables were all good. I might have not myself put the edamame beans in, they added sort of a weird flavor dynamic there. So, especially with the tempeh. So, who knows? Not too bad overall. I'd probably buy a different one, but teriyaki is one of my favorite kind of like flavors and combinations or whatever you call that, however it works. But if anything, I'd probably make my own in comparison to that. I mean, like that was like $2.50, which I mean, for this, I mean, I understand because it's like a lunch meal or whatever, but I wouldn't buy it consistently. I would just make my own. So who knows? I spent like 5 or 10 minutes trying to get this off, thinking it was the cap, until I realized that where's that thing at? This is what comes off, and I'm not used to that. I mean, like obviously on blenders you can take this off, but I thought like that like the bottom part was the cap. So it's pretty good. It tastes different than some of the smoothies that I've made previously. I don't know why that is. Huh. Might just because I added more strawberry than I usually do, or maybe those mangoes have a different taste. Because they are technically organic fruits, and I don't really usually get organic when I buy frozen fruit. They just have some really good deals on frozen fruit out at the grocery outlet that I shop at. So, I think I could probably end the mukbang here. I mean, I'm debating whether or not I should chug this and end it, or just end it and not try and drink it all at once. Who knows? I haven't really had much to eat today besides some bread in the morning. Like literally, today's meals probably consisted of 8 or 10 slices of bread. Like that's literally all I've had to eat today, and maybe a little bit of water. So I'm kind of dehydrated, probably a little bit undercarbed, but it's all good, man. It's gotta carb up. I don't know what I'll have for dinner tonight. I think I told myself, what did I tell myself I was gonna have? Well, this was part of my dinner. I'll have some more dinner later. I'll probably make spaghetti because that's literally all I have left. I ate up the bread that I had, and I've been trying to eat up all the. Oh yeah. This is what I'm having for dinner. I might do another mukbang. These two bad boys. Which flavor is this? Lemon something? Lemongrass ginger. Not too big a fan of the lemon flavor, but I think it's like one of the only ones I had left when I went shopping for those. Won't kill me though. It's pretty good. I like to drink the vegetable broth after as like a sort of tea and calming drink. So that's cool. This Ninja 1000 blender is pretty cool. It has like a auto IQ mode, extra large extraction, XL. I don't know what that stands for if not extra large, and pro extraction. So like you click it and then it just like blends it and pulses it for you. I don't know if it would pulse bananas well enough to not cause oxidation. I don't think so because like in between like there's like 10 or 15-second intervals, so it's not long enough for the oxidation to not be caused. You have to use the pulse and just pulse. So it's cool. It's cool. Well, I'm sure if you had some programming skills, you could probably take it apart and program it to pulse bananas with enough time in between to not create oxidation. So that'd be kind of like an interesting research project. Like what is the perfect interval of time to pulse bananas so that they create the minimal amount of oxidation when blended, of course. One of the worst smoothies that I've ever had was a banana watermelon date smoothie. Not a very good combo, and it was raw sugar too, so it wasn't even like the sweet sugar. It was like this nasty, just almost flavorless sugar. So it's like ooh, but yeah, I think the watermelon smoothies in and of themselves are not good because they're kind of bitter and have like this weird taste. Date smoothies are not good in and of themselves because they're not sweet enough for me. and for some there's like the texture is so weird. I don't know like what I'm doing wrong with date smoothies, but I haven't had dates in ages because I haven't really had the money for them really. But not that I've been trying to get any really. I mean, I could go to the local Winco and pick up some at the bulk place if they had them. I think they do. But other than that, yeah, no. And I didn't pulse the bananas at all as well. Like it was just and then it just ended. So it was a bitter, nasty, weird textury smoothie. So I threw it out. I took like two sips and I was like, nope, dumped it all out. Wasted some fruit, but I wasn't gonna drink that. We're almost done here. I've got about 2 essays they're not really essays, they're like 600-word assignments that I want to finish tonight. So if I get to the library here soon, I should be able to bang them out. But what happens when I get to the library, or like what happens when I'm studying in general, it's like usually like if I'm studying in a place like where I am far enough away from my distractions, I can study pretty good. But sometimes I'll like end up like just getting on my phone or doing something like that and just like not paying attention to what I'm doing. So I usually just like charge my phone and put it to the side and then have my work in front of me and just be like that. So I think that's what I'll do again tonight. Maybe catch up with some of my study buddy friends. So are you good with kids? Da-na-na-na-na. I was thinking about a job that I applied to. Like it's like one of those bungee places you see in the mall sometimes, and like obviously a lot of kids go through there. So like one of the interview questions might be like, oh, are you good with kids? Da 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 da. And so I'm like, I mean, I've dealt with kids before, family members and whatnot, but I don't know if I could deal with it in a job. So don't think I'll probably get that one, but I've applied to a lot of places, so hopefully can find some other ones. I don't think that'll come back to bite me in the butt because my channel's kind of small. So I mean, if it did, I mean, I would just what would I do? I don't know. Find another job, I suppose. It doesn't have to deal with kids. That's weird, like the kind of stuff that you talk about on social media, right? It makes you wonder sometimes. But I mean, I find most of it's relatable to a degree. I mean, who knows? It just helps some people get through different things and whatnot. But obviously, there's an extent to where you don't want to be talking about certain things. So maybe that was one of them. Maybe it wasn't. But I mean, I think I deal with kids, pretty well. So. Yeah, the smoothie's like not chunky at all. Like it's perfectly blended. That's pretty cool. But I did add a decent amount of water, so that probably helps. I want to finish this before I leave because I know if I leave it, it'll end up getting like all. Usually they taste okay after a while, but it's not the same as when you first blend it. It's not the same. I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made the lady sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes the idea bright, the same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right. I am the ballad in the box, the bullet in the gun, the inner glow that lets you know to call your brother son. And I'm the soldier until the war is won. Lilo flip, chop chop chop. Lilo flip, chop chop chop. I think that'll do it for today, folks. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to finish this up on my own time. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. Go vegan or go home. Carve the fuck up. Action the fuck up. Stand your foot to believe the fuck back down. This is Cohen signing out, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace!